It was a rainy Friday evening when my wife, Alina, called and told me she'd be staying late at her sister's place. She said they were having one of their usual sisters' night, movies, snacks, and a lot of gossip. I had no reason to doubt her. After all, she'd done this before, but something felt off that day. Maybe it was the way she paused before speaking, or how quickly she ended the call. I tried to shake the thought. I trusted her. We had been married for 4 years. Not perfect years, but years filled with love, laughter, and shared struggles. But fate has a cruel sense of humor. About an hour later, I got a knock on the door. I opened it and stood frozen. It was her sister, Zara. She looked just as shocked as I did. We stood in silence for a moment before she finally said, "Wait, Alina told me she was with you tonight." The pieces clicked instantly. Alina had lied to both of us. I let Zara in, and we sat across from each other in awkward silence, both trying to make sense of what was going on. Zara was clearly shaken. She wasn't just Alina's sister, she was her best friend. And from the look on her face, this betrayal hurt her as much as it did me. I asked if she had any idea where Alina could be. She shook her head. No clue. But she lied to both of us. That means something's going on. Something big. We spent the next hour debating whether to call her or wait. Finally, I dialed her number, straight to voicemail. Zara tried. Same result. And then around midnight, a message popped up on my phone from an unknown number. Just one line. "I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you." Zara received the same message. Her hands trembled as she showed me. We sat there, confused, angry, worried, and somehow comforted by each other's presence. There was something strangely calming about sharing the pain with someone who understood it just as deeply. The next morning, Alina returned home. She looked exhausted. Her eyes were red, and she had clearly been crying. She didn't make excuses. She confessed. For the past 2 months, she had been seeing someone else, a man from work. It started emotionally, she said. She didn't plan for it to become physical, but it did. She didn't know how to tell us, me or Zara, because in her words, lying was easier than breaking hearts. I didn't speak. I just listened. For once, silence spoke louder than any accusation. Zara walked out, tears streaming down her face. I almost followed her, but I didn't. Not yet. Alina left that day. We didn't fight. We didn't scream. We just let go. A week later, I ran into Zara at a cafe. It was awkward, but warm. She smiled, weakly, and I smiled back. We talked. Not about Alina, but about life, healing, moving on. Sometimes people leave your life in the most painful ways, but the people who stay, they become the reason you survive it. And sometimes, the person you trusted the least ends up showing you who you can trust the most.